So welcome to another video on trading the 5K prop firm account. So as you know, I normally trade 3 times a week for the prop firm account. And this week I had one win on SAUSD, one loss on NASDAQ, and then another loss on EuroCAD. Okay. So I'm going to go into the charts and I'm going to share all the trades with you, the reason behind it, and if it's either the structural liquidity or the engineer liquidity or the RBS or SBR that I use to take each trades. And also I'm going to the prop firm platform itself. We can actually look at the trade and some rules, though they have one rule that is really not okay with me. The rule is that I need to have 3 profitable days with, I think, with a minimum profit of whether it is 0.5 or 0.5. I don't really know, but I have to be profitable 3 times, which means in a single day I have to close the trade in profit, regardless of whether I've passed the profit account by making the required 8%. I need to be profitable at least 3 different days. So that is not really fine with me. And I've only had one profitable day, which is the SAUSD, of course. So let's just jump into the charts. Let me share with you the trades for this week. So I'm basically going to show you guys the first trade I took this week. The first trade for this week on Monday was a gold sell position. Okay, let me look for it. Let me look for the trade. Let me actually show you guys. Okay, it was a good sell position, right? And if you look closely and if you have watched videos on the Mena playlist, you'll notice that this one here is a classic support where I talk about the classic SNR and SMC, right? This one here is a classic SNR. The reason is because we have this wick, and then this bearish candle created this long wick, right? And then the next candle that opened was a bullish candle, and the level at which the candle moved up was at the same level with the body of the bearish candle. So only this part alone is a classic SNR, right? Now, if market gets to break this point to the downside, it means that if market come to retest it again, there's a very high chance that this level is going to act as a resistance. Plus, the market is in a downtrend, right? In one of the video, I think when I talk about SMC and SNR, this is what it looked like, right? We have this push up. I think we have this push up, or something like this. We have this push up, right? And then I said this is going to act as a resistance. This level here is going to act as a resistance. So you need to watch, if you want to understand my strategy, you need to watch those videos on the Mena playlist. Then you will definitely understand it more. All right. So, and this is a 13 risk to rewards trade. Okay. And last year when I started trading, my psychology was not strong enough then. I normally close trade halfway. Okay, I will not allow the trade to hit my full take profit. I'll close it halfway. But this year I've really gone far in improving my psychology and allowing trade to hit my full TP, or at least closing out in, let's say this trade is 13 risk to reward, right? If I want to close out in this trade, the minimum I'll close out with is going to be 10 or 9, right? Then if it is a 10 risk to reward, the minimum I'll close out with is going to be 8 or 9. But most of the time I will not close the trade until the trade hits my take profit. Okay, it's a matter of time. You will definitely get there as long as you pay attention to changing it. Okay, you need to be willing to change it. Now the next trade I took was on NASDAQ. Okay, let me go to NASDAQ. Let's look for the trade together. I think this entry on NASDAQ was an engineer liquidity entry because the market did not give any break of structure. We have the order block, we have this little inducement, but the market did not give any break of structure. And also there's a fair value gap within this order block and this inducement, right? So now you understand that everything I teach you guys in the Mena Educate, I did not just teach you, but is what I actually implement in every of my trade. But this trade came down, hit my stop loss, and then the market played around before actually deciding to move to the upside, right? So I hit stop loss on the second day, which is on Tuesday. And also I'm going to show you guys the new trading plan for this account, because I actually changed the trading plan. Some of the trading days I've changed them. So the third trade I took to complete the 3 trading days a week is Euro card trade, right? Euro card trade. And if you go to 1 hour time frame, because I actually analyze this chart from the 1 hour time frame, it's just basically RBS. We have price break this. We have this classic SMR because we have this week a bullish candle, and then the bearish candle was at the same level with the bullish candle, right? So this drop, if markets come back and retest it, this level is definitely going to act as a support level to push the market back up. But one thing that I didn't notice was that market has already taken out this high. All right, so market has already cleared liquidity. I was not supposed to be looking for a buy, or at least I was supposed to wait for somewhere around this level, before looking for a buy again. But that is trading for you. Regardless of how good you are, you're still going to take losses. Okay, losses are all part of the game. You just need to try your very best to make more money when you are right and lose the amount you're supposed to lose when you are wrong, right? So that is the 3 trades I took for this week. Now let me go to the prop firm itself. Let's actually look at some of the rule. One of the rule that I did not really like. Okay, so this is the equity of the prop firm. You can see the first day I took a loss of $11. I think so. Yeah, let me show you here. So the first trade I took a loss of, I'm not sure this is the first trade. Yeah, because the first trade was a good trade, I think so. I took a loss of $11, and then okay, so today they are counting it from the bottom. Okay. The first trade was a good trade, a buy position. I took a loss of $11, and then on Monday this week I took a winning trade. You can see that when I lose between the range of $11 to $16. Right, $11 to $16. That is what I lose each time I'm wrong. But when I do win, I win 10 times of what I'm risking. Okay, and it's very okay. Okay, that give you enough room to actually make more money with lesser time of you being right. Okay, even if you have 40% win rate, you are still going to make a lot of money with the strategy I teach on Mena Educate. All right, and also you can join my Telegram channel as well. Okay, I'm not saying my strategy is the best, but I'm just telling you what how this strategy is working for me. Okay, so this week so far I've taken total trades. I've taken 6 trades, profit trades 2, loss trades 4, long trade 4, short trades 2. These 2 short trade was the gold trade that put me in profit. Okay, then the gross profit is $244. The gross loss is $62 for this week. Okay, then the total net profit $181. That is the account, and the amount I need to make for me to pass this phase 1 is actually $400. But even with making that $400, I still need to be profitable 3 days, and you can see that they have only counted 1 profitable day. So, and to even make the whole matter worse is that I don't know the exact amount I need to make in order for it to be counted as a profitable day. Because look at what they say here. A profitable day is a day on which the closed position made a positive profit of at least 0.5% of initial balance. So the 0.5%, I don't know if it is $250 or $25 or $100, because at first I thought it was $250, but the trade I took on gold the trade I took on gold, which is these two trades, the total profit was actually $244, which means it was not up to $250, but they counted it as a profitable day for me. So I truly do not understand this profitable day. But with my risk to reward, any trade I'm going to take is either going to be at least $200 or above. Okay, so which means any trade I take, if it is a winning trade for me, they are going to count it as a profitable day for me. Hopefully they are going to count it for a profitable day for me, right? So that is it for the account, for the 5K account. This week was a very good week. And also you can join my Telegram channel. I do drop these trades there. I drop these trades there. Once I hit stop loss or I hit take profit, I will notify the Telegram community. All right. So this week, this is it for this week. We have good trades, we have bad trades, but hopefully the one trade I had was a very profitable trade, and that one trade just sets the accounts up, and that is very good. Okay, so if you have not watched the videos on Mena Educate, make sure you have watched it, and you can join my Telegram channel. And also, if you want to support me on this journey, and let's just see what the end of this 5K account is going to be. Okay, let's just see if I'm going to pass it, if I'm going to make payout. Let's just see how it's going to end. All right, so thank you very much for staying to the end of this video. I truly appreciate. So if you've watched the video to this very end, I truly appreciate. Okay, I've ended this week in trading that account. I've ended this week as a profitable week. So let's just see what next week is going to hold for the account. I think the main problem is not even the required percentage in order for me to pass the account. The main problem is when am I going to have those 3 profitable days? That is the only problem with me. Okay, but regardless, I'm still going to follow my rules, come up every day and take trades. So let's just see what next week is going to hold for the account. And to be honest, even if I take 3 losses in a row next week, the account is still going to be in profit. The main reason is because of the risk to reward. And if you watch the Mena Educate playlist, you will understand the reason why I have those big risk to reward, 10, 13, 15 risk to reward. Okay, it is very important, because to me, my own style of trading is that how much you get to make when you are right is very important, regardless of when you are wrong, how much you lose. Okay, you need to be able to maximize how much you make when you are right each time. Right, it is very important. Okay, you see that I took 1 loss last week, and then this week I took 2 losses, which means I've taken 3 losses in that account. But one profitable day actually recovered those 3 losses and gave me maybe, I think, 5 times losses in a row, which means even if I lose 5 times or 6 times, the account is still going to be in profit. Okay, so that is the benefit of trading with the structured liquidity, the engineered liquidity, of which I teach in the Mena Educate. And also you can join my Telegram. You can join my Telegram channel. All right, so thank you very much for staying to this very end. I'll see you guys next week.